This morning, a bill challenging the president's plan to resettle 10,000 Syrian refugees is headed to the Senate. The House passed the measure on Thursday. It tightens screening for Syrian and Iraqi refugees. The legislation would require the FBI director, the director of national intelligence, and the Homeland Security secretary to certify that each applicant poses no threat. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump wants to go further. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill with a proposal to register all Muslims in a database. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. You know, we've heard a lot of suggestions from all the presidential candidates this week about how to handle Syrian refugees. But Donald Trump seemed to take things a step further on Thursday when he appeared to endorse a Muslim database that would be used to track all Muslims living here in the U.S.
There should be a lot of systems beyond database. I mean, we should have a lot of systems. And today you can do it. But right now we have to have a border, we have to have strength, we have to have a wall.
During a campaign stop in Iowa, Trump was asked if he'd consider using a database to track Muslims living in the U.S.
I would certainly implement that. Absolutely.
Later in the day, he seemed to back away from the idea when asked about it again.
Well, hello, everyone.
Dr. Ben Carson used a canine analogy to describe the challenges with screening Syrian refugees who want to come here.
If there's a rabid dog running around in your neighborhood, you're probably not going to assume something good about that dog. Doesn't mean that you hate all dogs. We have to have in place screening mechanisms that allow us to determine who the mad dogs are.
Democratic candidates argued against even a temporary hold on accepting refugees. Frontrunner Hillary Clinton argued the refugees are fleeing the same terrorists threatening the United States.
Turning away orphans, applying a religious test, discriminating against Muslims, slamming the door on every Syrian refugee, that is just not who we are. We are better than that.
Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush struck a different tone than many of his GOP rivals who say the refugees should be kept out.
We need to be cautious as we go through this, not to get a point where our emotions overtake our brain.
Bush did strike back at President Obama, who criticized him for his idea to focus on allowing in Syrian Christians instead of Muslims. By the way, Charlie, we reached out to the Trump campaign for clarification on this idea of a database to track Muslims, but they haven't gotten back to us.
Angie, thanks.